What is going on? Raj coming at y'all early this morning, and you see the title? We all over the place, because that's what we do when we're here at RocDaHouse Studios. What's going on, JT? We're going to get down with some of this peppermint tea real quick. Yeah, peppermint tea. Hope everything's well with you guys. I think I'm a little too far away. Let's get closer. There you can see me. Look here. Before we get started, Feed Delicious today. Feed Delicious juice. Let's go. Okay? Haven't worn this in a while. Haven't worn this in so long. It's like you can see some of the juices starting to come up underneath the thing. Kind of crazy. Oh yeah, you grab equals? Get out of here. Right on. How you getting along with that, man? Equals was a little bit rough for me, brother. Man, that equals was like, yo. You know what I mean? But hey, man, if you like it, I like it. I mean, no, I didn't really like it. But if you like it, I'm happy that you like it. How about that? Feed Delicious. Put that over there. And I'm going to stop that from doing this ranting, because it was just ranting right now. You know what I'm saying? Really? Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what it was, the oud in it. It was something real sharp in it. It really just I couldn't deal with the sharpness of Equus. I mean, just like York. York is another. I probably would have went with York. You know, because York was cool. Of course, you know, I got SDC. Sentiers de Cametes. Now, I may be selling that soon, though, because I'm not reaching for it enough. So, I might be selling that. But, yeah, man, yeah, I mean, the Yaya line, you know, they only had 3 pieces, so now that you got a whole line to, you know, deal with. In fact, I don't think he's even carrying that anymore. I don't think he even have it in the store anymore. I didn't see him up there when I went there last time. Hold on a second. I got to grab something. Yeah. I grabbed this mic too because yeah, we're gonna see what's up with this mic. I just grabbed last night from my man in Jersey. Forgetting his name, man. I just saw his name again this morning when I was going on my email. For some reason, I keep forgetting the brother's name. Yeah, this mic sounds nice. Check 1. Put that 48 volts up on it. The mic sounds nice. Check 2. Holla at your boy. 100. You know, I should be talking through this mic while I'm talking to you guys. They're gonna like, yeah, holla at your boy. But actually, I don't have a mic stand to screw this into. All right? Let's talk about RocDaHouse Studios also while we're here. Hit that like button. RocDaHouse Studios here in the suburban Philly. That's what we do. We get down. The only problem is I don't do a lot of business because I only deal with certain clients. And that it is, if you have music on SoundCloud, Tidal, if your music is on the internet, we can do some work together. If your music's on the internet, maybe, just maybe, depending on how you come into a referral with somebody, let me get my pants together. If you come into a referral, then, you know, yeah, we may be able to work. But other than that, I gotta be careful with who I bring into my dwelling because we're not gonna get jacked and stuck up in here by somebody telling me I want to be a rapper. Next thing you know, they're sticking me up. You know, we don't think like that on a real tip, but you still, you know, people who don't think like that are people who end up in situations that they're like, oh snap, that happened? You know, so we gotta be careful. I mean, that's with everything in life. You gotta be careful who you surround yourself with because you might mess around and not be who they represent. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But RocDaHouse Studios, you know, we've been in business for years. People know us in Philly, and that's what we do. We've been doing this for quite some time. So if you're down, we're gonna knock down some of that low end. So if you're down, want your music done right, we got the synthesizers, we got the microphones, we got the best of all of it. What's going on, DJ? We don't have the best of all of it, but we got some of the best of all of it. We got the synthesizers, like I said. We got it. We got the mic pre's. If you need to come to a reputable studio, hit the like button. 5 people here, only 1 like. That really Blows my mind. And that's the thing about it. When I look at other guys who are doing videos, they say the same thing. It's like, well, if you hear, why not just hit the button thing? You know, it's like it's right there. It's like, okay, click on, there it is. But maybe people don't like you. I mean, well, maybe people just don't like you. Thank you, Miss J. How you been, Miss J? Hope everything is well with you. Yeah, I might use this mic right now. I just don't have a mic stand for it. And somebody was selling a mic stand. I was like, you know what? I don't need more mic stands. Actually, I can use another mic stand right now. Because all the other mic stands are taken. No, okay. Well, they happen like this sometimes. Okay. Well, we'll bring the mic over here anyway. And the tea. So again, y'all know I'm not really in a fragrance journey like I used to be, but you know, I'm still here. I'm still smelling good though. Just because I don't talk about fragrances like I used to, does not imply that I am not into fragrances. What it does imply is that because you know I'm not a mainstream reviewer, I'm not a mainstream guy, it's just not part of what I do every day as far as talking about it like other people do. You know, they're always when they're like, ba-ba-da bing, ba-ba-da boom, ba-ba-ba bing. Man, I did T-bone my MDX and the head, oh, snap, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jay. That's messed up. These mugs out here, zombies. I'm telling you, these drivers out here are zombies. And I was just talking like that with a friend. You got to watch yourself. You got to watch them. You got to watch the person behind them and in front of them. In fact, I saw 2 accidents yesterday. And I think one accident, unfortunately, somebody was badly hurt because I was riding by and I was wondering why the street, the bus was turning. Usually the bus goes straight down 66 in West Oak Lane, coming out East Oak Lane, and the bus was turning. I looked down the street, I see the cops is blocked off, so I'm not going to be too nosy. I had to go to work. But as I drive by, I look down the street and I see this yellow tarp. I think somebody lost their life. Somebody passed. It's like crazy, man. And then up by my job yesterday, like around 3, no, it was after 3. It was after 3. Maybe around 4-ish. Right up from my job, like where people park their cars at, right up the ramp where they go up the ramp to leave, to go home, coming out the parking lot, bam! That's all I heard, bam! I'm like, what's that? Because somebody was popping firecrackers. Somebody, I tell you, man, the hood is the freaking hood. And I got to deal with my people, but they are who they are, and you can do about people. But they popping firecrackers. It's not even July 4th, and they exploding, boom! Boom, firecrackers. So first I thought it was that because I heard that afterwards. I'm like, oh man, somebody popping firecrackers now? Not even the 4th of July, there's somebody out popping firecrackers. By the way, the name of this mic is called, the Spirit mic is made by a company called Aston in England. I couldn't figure out what the name was. Oh, it sounds so much better right here. Now be careful when you're talking to it, you know what I mean? But you can put it right here, and you can talk in the front, and you can talk in the back. The back is not as good as the front, but you can still talk in the front and the back. I mean, you got right here, you can talk all around the mic. It's like optimized all around the mic. And then we got the switch right here that you hit right there in front. Anyway, yeah, so I'm glad you're okay. The main thing is, I pray and I'm happy that you're okay, your family okay, and you know, you get another car. Well, I'm just happy you're okay and your surgery turned out okay, I hope. I mean, I'm sure it did, because you should have said otherwise. So yeah, we all gotta be careful. Not just that, and everything we do every day in life. We gotta watch our backs for everything, man. Because these people out here right now, they zombies. I mean, these people truly are zombies right now, and you really gotta be careful. Because people have truly lost their minds. A lot of people have really lost their cotton-picking minds. They really have. I don't know why they lost their cotton-picking minds, but they have. And ain't nothing you can do about people losing their cotton-picking minds. I guess because they ain't picking no cotton. But it's crazy. It's real crazy out here. And which brings me to, I was looking at, I look at RT America. Unlike people who think RT America is Russian TV, but it's not Russian TV. It's TV that's not subscribed. Hold on. That does not listen to corporate media that pays off the news stations to keep you in the dark about stuff they doing, like Monsanto and, you know, GMO foods, and they spraying the foods with chemicals and pesticides and all that stuff. You know, they pay the news media not to talk about that. Shh. But RTTV, and check out some of the shows. I usually look at America's Lawyer. I look at Watching the Hawks. Sometimes I watch Redacted Tonight. I watch on Contact. I watch a lot of RTTV because they'll tell you what's going on. Speaking of which, human trafficking. How often in the morning or late at night or whenever during the day you think about people being trafficked? Human trafficking. Do you think about that? You don't. You don't. Because you're like, I got far too many things to do than deal with somebody who's being human trafficked. Until there's somebody in your family that got hooked up in some human trafficking where they went and met somebody they met on Facebook. Somebody, yeah, I'm going to make you a model. Just like the dude said. They got these cats out here using Facebook and all these social media things to kidnap people. Yo, let's meet. And we're going to meet here. And, you know, we can get your modeling career off. We can get your Facebook career off. You know, whatever. People falling for it. They kidnap them. Bam, human trafficking. Next thing you know, they're over in Germany somewhere as a freaking sex slave. How do you think about that? You don't. And it can happen to anyone. Just like the lawyer said, Mike Papantonio. It can happen to anybody. Somebody can lead you into something. What's going on, Shep? Somebody can tell you meet them somewhere. Just like me. They can say, oh yeah, bada bing, Raj, we're going to meet you at this place to buy a synthesizer. And that's why a lot of people, a lot of people, when they do transactions like on Facebook or like me, I do a lot of transactions on I do a lot of transactions. Oh, what's this joint doing? I do a lot of transactions, you know, with Craigslist and stuff like that. And most people like, we gotta meet in a public place, whatever. Now I've been to people's houses before. I've been inside the house. I didn't know where I was going to. I'm like, man, this might be a house. I'm out in Phoenixville somewhere. Man, the house was a freaking mansion. It was a mansion. I got one of the greatest deals ever at their house. I guess because he was rich. And I bought an amplifier for $50 that was worth almost like $500-$600. The guy sold it to me for $50. Because it was rich. But you still got to be careful. You just can't walk in anybody's house. Like if I go to a hood or house looks suspect, nah, dog, I'll meet you outside. But then again, I bought this keyboard. Where I bought the keyboard? Oh, I bought this keyboard right here from down in Philly in what they call it? It's not Fishtown. But I bought this keyboard and I went inside. Man, you gotta check it out, brother, because they're not connected to the government. Exactly. Human trafficking is real. Trafficking is real. And again, we don't talk about it because we got so many other things in our life to do. We can't think about to talk about that, but we need to talk about that. That's why I'm here. I'm here as that dude that will talk about everything because I don't look at TV. I don't look at CNN images unless I need to just check something out to see what they're trying to hide. If I'm trying to see what the government trying to hide, I definitely look at CNN because CNN is a government news agency. If you don't know that by now, you best better know. All them, everybody who's on CNN are paid off. They zombies. They straight androids on that joint. They straight android. Anybody on CNN is indoctrinated through the government, and they are straight androids. Straight. Look at their face. One day, I tell you what, this is how you can find out about people, maybe even me. Have your TV to where you can, I don't know if you have that kind of TV where you can pause it, watch CNN or any of them, MSNBC, all that, and sometime while they're talking, just pause it real quick. And look at their face. Look at their face when you pause it. All these people have been indoctrinated to indoctrinate us to get us to believe in all this bull crap that we have no business believing in. Yes, I am a flat earther. I don't believe the earth is round. I'll never believe nothing NASA told me. NASA came from Germany. If you didn't know that, NASA came from Germany. RTTV is funded by the Russian government. Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. If you on some other, I'm trying to explain to you, it don't matter who it's funded by. Your news is funded by Your news is funded by Monsanto and GE. The news you look at every day, I guess that's what you do. I'm not trying to be combative, but I'm trying to say I'm glad you brought that up. The news you look at every day, if you look at news, is funded by your government, who's been screwing you over ever since you've been born. And a lot of you are a lot younger than me. I've been around longer than you, so I know. That's why they don't tell you. You look at a meteorology forecast, they don't tell you why the sky is hazy, why you're looking at all that spray. When you look at your skies and all these crisscross, do they tell you about that? So you're going to tell me just because Russia funds a TV channel or a TV station or a TV situation, that means everything that they say from Russia? You got to look at it before you make sense. You got to make sure you're making sense before you come at me. Because if you never saw RTTV and never checked out their program, you'll see these are people who got away from the mainstream. And there you go. And that's what they do. They talk about stuff outside of what you're not going to hear, and they keep preaching that to you. They tell you what you hear on RTTV is not what your government is going to tell you. You know what I mean? So if Russia doing wrong, they'll tell you Russia doing wrong. Israel doing wrong, killing all the Palestinians, they're going to tell you Israel wrong. The United States, they're going to tell you Israel wrong. United States and Israel is like this. They made Israel. So when Israel killing all these Palestinians, they try to act like the Palestinians is creating war against Israel, but they're not. Israel just killing Palestinians because they want to get rid of them because they don't want them there. That's all. But you'll never hear that on US TV. You know what you will hear though? Britney Spears got a new album coming out. She's up for a Grammy nomination. Or Wendy Williams, that's what you will hear. So one day, you're going to wake up and you're going to come out your government matrix that you've been indoctrinated to. All the things they've been telling you, you've been believing all your life. Like they went to the moon. They've been to the moon, but now they can't go back to the moon no more because they lost the trajectory to go to the moon. But yet again, they can go to Mars. They can spin a Hubble telescope out to Jupiter. They can find out that Pluto is no longer a planet. But they can't go to the moon no more. They can't put nobody in a capsule. They can't even send a space shuttle to the moon. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? What I want you to do, so I want you to grow up. I want some people to grow up. And I want to say, I want you to grow up and come out the matrix. That's what I'm here for, to get you out the matrix. And I want you to ask yourself, why haven't we been back to the moon that's 93 million miles away when we can see the moon with our eyes all day long? The sun is 93 miles away, and we can see it all day long. We can see it when it's set. Oh, yeah, you believe, yeah. Right. Satellites are orbiting the sun. All kinds of mess, man. If you believe that, that sounds good. You need not be looking at what I'm talking to you about, because obviously you know nothing. If you believe we went to the moon and now all of a sudden there's a NASA guy who said, and you can look it up, instead of looking at mainstream TV, put yourself on YouTube where a lot of information before they get rid of, because net neutrality, they get rid of a lot of stuff you need to be learning about. They're going to get rid of it. They're going to be on YouTube. All these people making these videos about NASA and global warming and all that stuff. Man, look here. But why would we go back to the moon? Now, why are we going to Jupiter? Why we want to go to Mars? We done did Mars too. We supposedly done put a rover on Mars. Why are we going to Mars? Let me tell you why you're going to go to Mars and to the moon. Because when the fools blow up the planet, hopefully I won't be around when they blow up the planet, even though they can't blow up the planet because Heavenly Father made this. That's number one. They ain't blowing up nothing he made. It ain't going to happen. The situation ain't going to happen. You can't blow up something that the Heavenly Father made. It ain't going to happen because this got to be the kingdom of the Father and the Son when the time comes. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. I'm just saying, you ain't got to worry about that. All these nuclear threats and all that stuff is just a way to spend your money. Do you know that the weapons industry is asking for more money now? They're like, we need more money to protect us against terrorism and and cyber threats. We need more money. So we're going to end up giving them more money out your paycheck. If you got a job, you're going to take more money out your paycheck to fund the military. The military ain't got enough money. Here's the scary part. If they don't approve the military getting more money, if they don't approve it, the military gonna make sure something happens somewhere. It might be in your hometown. It might be somewhere close to you. It might be somewhere. But if they don't get these military, deep state, dark people who run the government, don't think Trump run the government, don't think Democrats and Republicans run the government. The deep state runs them. They make sure they give them money to vote on stuff they need to vote to. That's what they do. Monsanto, Bayer Aspirin. You see what I'm saying? So here we go. Yeah, you do your thing. Holla at you. And so basically, the deep state is funding people to hypnotize you into believing anything you read here in the news. You just hypnotized to it. You want to believe your government is taking care of you. Oh, my government is going to make sure I'm okay. Yeah, my government is so good to me. And they're going to make sure that, you know, the kids and the people come across the border, they're going to be able to stay with their kids. They're going to separate their kids because and our government loves us. Even though they spray the sky every day, oh, they love us so much. They tell us global warming, they blame it on people. Why is there global warming and you blame it on people because they're driving cars? Do I know how to make a car? Do I know how to build a car? So you're going to tell me, I do have the option not to drive a car now. I'm not going to say that. I can decide, hey, I don't want to be a part of the global warming problem, so I'm going to sell my car, I'm going to start taking a bus to work, I'm going to ride a bike. I can do that, but we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is hope they make cars. We should have had electric cars 100 years ago. Listen to all the scientists, the real scientists, not NASA scientists, not the government scientists, not the ones that make you think that the food you're eating is safe. Not them scientists. You keep eating that food, you like that food, keep eating it. Hell you like. You like Wendy's and all that stuff, full of poisons and meat full of poison injections. Go ahead, you do that. Do what you do. You got that. You can go about it. But what I'm saying to you is, they tell you what they want you to hear to keep you programmed to freaking use their products to keep you dumbed down so you don't want to look anywhere else except look at your TV and hear the bull crap they're telling you every day. They're feeding you that mess. They're going to tell you, it's propaganda. Well, you're crazy. Well, yeah, okay, well, that's fine. You know what? Because I never have a problem with somebody disagreeing with what I say. Because I'm still hold to my point. I'm hold to my point. And my man talking about, well, why would they go to the moon? We conquered the moon. We conquered the moon. Why are we going to the moon? Why we need to go back to the moon? Why? Man, you're going to try to inhabit the moon, guys. Build some bases. And if they dream is to blow up the earth, they got to go somewhere. Where you going to go if you blow up the earth? If the globalists who want to take over this planet, or not just take over the planet, but blow it up so we all dead and nobody's here, they got to find a place to live. You can't live in a cave on a planet that you blew up. Right? You see what I'm saying? You can't live in a cave in a planet that you're blowing up. So obviously you can't blow up the planet. They got to have some, exactly. Democrats and Republicans are the same. They're the same. It don't matter who you vote for. Black and white is the same. What is the same about black and white, Rod? No, black and white is a freaking color. All this stuff is divisiveness. Democrats and Republicans are the way to divide people. They all work behind the closed doors. They work together. They work together. You can try to act like, oh, if I vote for Republican and Democrat, something's going to change. You voted for Obama. I bet you both of y'all still making the same money. Some of you don't even have any jobs anymore. Some of you lost jobs under Obama. You won't admit it because you're just so happy to have a black president who really wasn't all black. Come to find out he got lineage to the Bushes. Did you know that? Did you know that his mother, if you trace her family, her line, somehow he has something to do with the Bushes. So in fact, really Obama is really a distant cousin of the Bushes through his mother. Did you know that? Of course you didn't know that because you thought you had a black president. But you thought you had the first black president with Clinton when he locked up more black people, so-called, let's start saying so-called. He locked up so-called so many black people with his 3 strikes you're outlaw than anybody. But yet again, so-called black people walk around hypnotizing stuff. Oh, Clinton loved us. He was the first black president. Where his wife called you baboons. Hillary, you was about to vote for it too because you wanted a woman. Come to find out she tied up in so much crap, it's unbelievable. So look up the Hillary files and you'll find out how much stuff she's really documented that she's into. And you're about to vote for this chick. The Clintons are into something that you will never want to know what they're into. But if you want to know, you got to go down the rabbit hole. You got to come out the matrix. No, you have to go into the matrix, find out what's going on, and come back and tell people. That's my lesson for you today. Human trafficking is real. Make sure your kids don't get caught up on Facebook because you know you don't watch your kids. They all out. I'm seeing these kids walking around here. Their mother and father at work, if they got a father around or if they got a mother around, they out here half naked. I'm talking about children from 13, of course she is. She's been a racist. So is Clinton. So the Clintons are racist. You know, where they from? Arkansas. Anyway, it was up to them to get rid of all black folks. There are children walking around here from the age of 14 to 16 to 17, walking around here half naked, belly showing all stuff, while their mothers and fathers at work. Now, I'm not going to say when my mother and father was at work, I was an angel too, because I was not. I was not. But we ain't talking about that. That was then, this is now. And though I'm not an angel now either, and I got enough stuff I do enough that I can, you know, be put in the same category that people are talking about, I don't want to talk about it because they're your kids. You don't know what they're doing. Okay, Ma, see you later, Ma, see you, Dad. As soon as you leave, bam, they have no orgy. I bought them up right. I was looking at, and I got to go after this one. I was looking at what you call him yesterday, Judge Hatchett. I usually don't watch it, but I was watching Judge Hatchett for some reason. Well, I know why, but I didn't know you talking about that. I watched Judge Hatchett, right? And this woman's child, who happened to be so-called white, poured Clorox in this so-called black person's juice. He got caught. Motherfucker took this chick to court. And when the case was done, and then of course they awarded the damages to the so-called black people whose son was almost killed. They should have took that boy to jail. That should have been assault. If you pour Clorox in somebody's food, that is attempted murder. But they didn't do that because they so-called white. That's why it didn't happen. If there had been somebody else so-called black, they would have been thrown under the jail. I'm keeping it real with you. That's how the system works. So, but because it was a civil case, I don't know why them so-called black people didn't take that to court and had that child put in jail for putting Clorox in. That's it.